Hey Jaden, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Brian?
Good, thanks. I I know you got asked about it after the game the other night, but how big of a deal is this one for you?
This is a big deal for me. Just coming from my background, I've lived in South Bend, and my mom's a coach, and I've been around, all those players on Notre Dame, and I've gotten to play pickup with them, share some stories with them, and just play basketball with them. So this is a big deal for me, and um, you know, it's a big deal just because we've lost their ACC team, and we've lost two non-conference ACC games, and we got to come out hard, and we got to come out ready to fight.
Yeah. Did you? I'd imagine you kind of grew up going to games, being around their campus, being around their facility, all that stuff. I mean, it's almost like you were kind of part of their program growing up. Is this going to be weird at all?
No, not at all. Not
No.
at all. I think I'm it's family. That's still family, and I know all of those guys, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
So you've played with like all their guys who are there now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and pick up games, and um, I've hung out with those guys, so
Yeah. So you probably know their personnel as well as anybody.
yeah, that's one of them. I know, just playing pickup with those guys, I know what they can do. I know their strengths, and but it's always good to keep listening, keep learning from the coaches, and keep picking up ideas on the personnel.
Yeah, yeah. Um, just what do you think of them as a team? What are kind of the big things that you guys have to concern yourselves with tomorrow?
They're a great team. They got players that can really score the ball. They can get up and down in transition. They're a really good three-point shooting team, and they can get everybody involved, and anyone can get hot on the team. Hubs, the guy's a killer, and he leads his team. He's going to do whatever he can just to win the game. So um, along with other guys that can do so much more, and we're just going to have to come out strong defensively, and offensively we're just going to have to play within each other, and but getting rebounds is going to be big for us.
Yeah, yeah. Foot feel okay the day after the game?
Oh yeah, feels great, feels amazing. First practice back yesterday, so it felt great. I didn't show signs of any pain, and I'm just ready to go.
Good deal. Thank you, Jaden.
Thank you.
Mike, Dakota, Tom, you guys got anything for Jaden?
I do.
I do too. When you after you
Go ahead, Carm.
Hey, Jaden, just with your foot, when did you injure it, or what, was it one incident, or is it something that happened over time?
I think over time I kind of felt pain in my foot, and I noticed I started getting treatment because I just felt pain, and it didn't really like aggravate me a lot until I played my first game, and you could tell like in some of the plays that I played in, I was kind of limping a little bit, and it was just nagging me for a couple of weeks, and I finally talked to Chad about it, and that's when it started to really hurt me.
I mean, was this kind of the best thing for you to kind of shut it down for a few weeks and get yourself
Oh yeah,
in a position?
it was the right time, perfect timing. I think if I played the Clemson game, I think I could have. We didn't want to injure the Clemson game, and me being out for the whole season, we didn't want that because I had a stress fracture in my foot actually the end of my high school career, and I just didn't. I wanted to play this season, and I didn't want to risk anything. So me resting for 2 weeks was the best, and I'm playing fine. I feel fine, so that's great.
You still have to go through some treatments, though.
Yeah, I still do treatment every day. My exercises for my foot. Everything, just to strengthen my foot. Anything to strengthen my foot is just going to do well for me.
So when you went back and watched how you played Wednesday with all that adrenaline, what did you see from yourself?
I think I was just so excited to get back out on the floor, and obviously some shots didn't fall for me, but You know, my teammates gave me the energy, and you know, I never, whatever the shot doesn't fall, I'm gonna keep shooting regardless. Like I have that much confidence. I put so much work in over the summer, and you know, I'm never gonna lose confidence. Like I'm never gonna stop shooting. So you know, I'm just gonna keep that high bar for myself. I'm gonna set that bar for myself, and you know, I'm just gonna keep going.
Do you view yourself as an energy guy?
I think so. Yeah, I think you know, with the ability that I have, I think you know I can bring energy to the floor, and you know, I'm getting better defensively, and I think you know that the energy that I bring on defense will translate into offense. So I just gotta keep going when I step out there on the floor and just keep bringing energy to my teammates.
You know, it's been talked about with no fans in the stand. You guys have to create your own energy. I mean, how much of a role are you going to take on to try to keep the energy going with this team?
I think I'm just gonna, you know, keep pushing my teammates, and you know, we're gonna continue to build that in practice. Because basically, practice we have no fans. Um, we just have to every time we step on the floor, we got to bring energy to each other, and you know, I'm just gonna keep trying to, you know, bring the energy to my teammates, and keep learning from my teammates as well.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Dakota?
I'll let Tom go real quick. I know he had one real quick, and then I'll go after him.
Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Hey, Jaden, you guys as a team have been fortunate enough to be able to get all your games in so far in COVID, which a lot of teams can't say.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me just a little bit about what that's kind of like for you guys to deal with testing every day and doing all that and having to worry about what might come next and what that's all been like for you?
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of ups and downs. I think, you know, this summer, you know, it was a lot of uncertainty about, you know, playing a game again. And, you know, just the opportunity that we have right now just to play and, you know, be able to, you know, be out there on the court is a blessing. We're all blessed to be here right now. And I think, you know, with all the COVID testing, I mean, whatever it takes to get on the court, we're going to do it. So.
Thank you.
Dakota?
Hey, Jaden, just real quick. Obviously, we talked extensively about your relationship with the players at Notre Dame and probably Coach Bray as well. I'm just curious. Have you ever played in Bankers Life Fieldhouse before? And if you have, what's the environment like there for you? And if not, what do you think is going to be much different than playing at a campus?
I think, you know, just me knowing Notre Dame, you know, Mike Bray and all them being around them, I don't think it would change anything for me. And I think my mom actually played with the Fever in Bankers Life Fieldhouse. So, you know, I'm kind of familiar with the gym, you know, the smell. I always talk about Bankers Life is the best arena I've ever been to. So, you know, I'm just excited to, you know, play in Bankers Life and, you know, to play with my teammates, and hopefully we can get a win.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jaden. You good.
Thank you.